Hello guys, welcome to another completed project. This is Hobby Boss's forgot the name now. Leopard 284, and as you see, it's obviously completed. In the NATO camo, added some stowage by Black Dog, and there was some value gear and stuff like that. I was going to do like winter camouflage. I saw one where it had the NATO camo with like sort of, what's the word, like abstract like shapes of like just a whitewash over it, because I'm not a big fan of just NATO camo, but I was quite pleased of what I did, so I decided to just finish it in the NATO camo. I'm not with, well, I was happy with when I just did the paint, but I'm not 100% happy with the overall finish. Just notice that bit of matte varnish peeling off. Yeah, not 100% happy. With the stowage, I tried to emulate the, I think it's called fleck tarn or something like that. I'm not very good with German words. Fleck tarn, by just using a brush instead of just using like a bit of more money into it and using the decal camouflage sheets. Didn't come out all too brilliant. Kind of just looked like just random splodges of paint on the bags and whatnot. But I toned it down with some washes and dry brushing. It don't look too bad now, but I think overall it adds to the model. Normally I use, or have been using, just an oil washes, and I find them easier to use in terms of removing unwanted washes from the model. But this time I decided to use a pre-bought wash for NATO vehicles by Anna and Meg, a dark wash. So I used it in a similar way that I would oil washes. What I used to do basically was obviously so I applied it and left it to dry, and it was more difficult to remove, but after working on removing the wash from places I didn't want it for quite a while, the effect that comes from it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. But yeah, I pretty like the white work I've done to it, with the lights. Like, part of the kit problems with the kit, it's Hobby Boss, and I seem to remember from a while back watching a review of someone who built the same kit or a similar leopard from Hobby Boss and saying that it wasn't very good. I can't speak in terms of accuracy, but the fit wasn't very good. There's lots of flash to deal with, seam lines, jet pin marks and awkward places and prominent places, but it's all skills we have as modelers that are easy to remove and that sort of stuff. It's a very simple kit in terms of parts count, so in that way it was quite a fun build, but the upper hull doesn't mate very well to the lower hull. There's gaps to fill in around the sides here and the top, and at the front. So there is good detail on the kit, but some parts are very oversimplified, like the headlights. I don't know if you can see them. I got quite a good effect with them after all, but they're just like flat. So what I did, many of you probably know the same trick, just get some PVA glue, place it on there, and it acts like once it's dried, like a little lens. And then once that dried, I put some lacquer varnish, just a splodge on top of that, and it gives the shine and depth of a headlight. Obviously, before you put the PVA glue, put some metallic paint of some sort. Similar with the lenses, just silver paint, like a clear blue or whatever colour you want to use, and some lacquer varnish on that. So yeah, the overall pretty good. Oh yeah, the tracks, they're easy to use in terms of being just a rubber band, but there's lots of flash. I'm still finding bits now. They don't, the two ends of the track don't stick together very well. I had to, in the end, glue it with super glue, which still doesn't hold it very well, and then melt the ends of the pin that go through the hole with a hot knife to sort of lock it in place. So that sort of holds it together, and then you don't see it anyway because of the side skirt, so it doesn't matter too much. But there's lots of ejector pin marks and flash, and it's that type of rubber track that doesn't hold the paint very well. I've had numerous issues where just a pad will just flake off its paint for no reason, so that's annoying. But overall, the detail's good. It is a cheap kit, so that's one good thing. I mean, I think it was 25 quid all in for postage and everything, but I wouldn't recommend it for a beginner, even though it is cheap and easy in terms of assembly. There are problems with it, but like I say, it's, apart from the stowage, it's all out of the box, and if you do a good job on it, it doesn't look too bad. I hope you agree. I made some what do you call it, like straps, just out of a bit of tammy masking sheet, and then painted it. Bit out of scale, I think, but not too bad. So yeah, hope you like it. I have plans for my next build. It's going to be my first double build I've ever done. I normally just stick to one model and then move on, but I plan to do 2 Tamiya Challenger ones. One, as if you know the kit, one's just going to be as the box art is, like the Desert Tires First Gulf War type Challenger one, and then I'm going to do one as a normal NATO Challenger one, but with the Berlin Brigade block camo. I do tend to really like that camo. It's really like different and catches your eye. But yeah, I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.